The town of Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State, is one of remarkable clout and transnational influence, with many notable sons and daughters who have and are making strides at home and abroad. However, within the geographical borders of this ancient homestead is a quite significant organization that continues to leave deep-rooted socio-economic impact in the commercial development of its people.
The federal government then, under the General Babangida regime, promulgated a decree number 46 to set up Community Bank, and which IMOWO was fortunate to be one of the pioneers community banks in Ogun State.
Ìgbà yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ kí development kó dé bá Ìjẹ̀bú-Òde. Chairman tó wà ńbẹ̀ ó wo gbogbo orígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin Ìjẹ̀bú-Òde. Wọ́n ní wọ́n láti gbé báǹkì tiwantiwa wá síbẹ̀. So títorí ẹ̀ náà ṣe gbé káàkiri. Òun náà ṣe fi IMOWO gbogbo àwọn tá a wá láti area IMOWO. Òun náà fi ṣe director ńgbà yẹn.
Because at that time, we have 4 community banks that was set up by the former chairman of Ijebu government there, Alhaji BC Rodipe, Giwa BC Rodipe. He's late now. One was set up at Korogun. We have one at Oyigbo, which is Obanta Community Bank. We have Iwade, and we have IMOWO Microfinance Bank.
You know, Ijebu has what you call regbe. Aha. And in regbe, you have a group of people, belonging to the same age group, forming a kind of association and all that. So I think it was then when the government came up with the idea of community banks, so such groups, the prominent people among them just said, well, okay, Ijebu is a very prominent place. People are enlightened, and then we have people all over the world. Therefore, Ijebu should be one of the places where community banks should be established and should thrive.
The Chief Rodipe actually nominated some of his age group members, and then they were members of Egbe Bobayo Akile Ijebu.
We were few people that normally sit down in the evening to enjoy our evening hours. The Bayo Alatishi, Dr. Sanwo, some other people. So as we were sitting down, we never had the intention that we are sitting down today to create anything. It was during the sitting that the idea just came in from one of us that, okay, but we can create community bank.
In fact, we came out IMOWO from UAC community. And IMOWO is where the ram market, because we are the selling rams. While the UAC is the hometown of my great grandfather. So by the time my father is a very important personality in that land, in the UAC community. They came to him that let us form Microfinance Bank. Then you just have to agree with them and combine with Aderigbe.
Bayo Olunuga from Irewon, Aderigbe from IMOWO there, Rosanwo from Iwesi, Rodipe from Ijari, because his business something was based in Ijari. It's still based there. This road factory still in Ijari. So Biodun Ajayi, I said, was like the secretary. He's from Ijebu-Ode. So that's how they came together.
As we were enjoying our evening time, somebody mooted. This little money we spend everywhere here and there for this, can't we put them together and do something that will be useful to the public and that can create employment? And like play came to be. That was why I said it was from social gathering to business something.
See, because it's community, CDA have to be involved, Ijebu tailors have to be involved, and all these farmers have to be involved at that time. Those are the initial people that set up the bank.
Before the inception of the community bank, we do have a planning committee that actually went around the community trying to actually get people to buy in.
When they were planning for this bank, they approached my cooperative society, which is Jabu Tailors. They came there with one of Baba, they call that Baba Oshesho, which is a Pan-Nathaniel. They came to our meeting and they told us that they want to form a bank called the IMOWO Community Bank.
Ìyàtọ̀ tí mo rí ni pé nígbà tí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn, Aláàjì ni ó bá wọn start àṣebádìjà. Bẹ̀tì nígbà yẹn kan yẹn ò lọ déédéé kò ṣe. Ó tó di pé mánéjà Àjàyí ìyẹn wá dé lásìkò yẹn.
When I came there, I met the planning committee on the ground because they are still in the teething problem from 1993 when they were set up.
So we started business June 23rd, 1993. And we were able to have our AGM, first AGM in 1995.
They got here, they are making loss. But by the grace of God, in 1995, we made profits.
Since then, we've been making yearly declaration of dividend to our promising shareholders.
Founded in 1993, IMOWO Microfinance Bank stands as a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of a group of people who came together for the sole purpose of elevating the standard of living within their immediate community by developing and facilitating superior financial services to interested stakeholders over the last 30 years.
IMOWO Community Bank was founded for the purpose of serving the community.
But because of the goal, the mission, the passion of the founding fathers that we really wanted to be relevant within the community, and our service is to the people at the bottom of the pyramid, which are the grassroots.
Anybody from our community, when they come here, they give them full accord assistance. As of today now, I'm the only return of my community. That's the Mogaji of my community. So anytime we send to them here, because our community too, we have account. I just opened an account here as a little.
One of our words is expansion. Expanding people's business, expanding people's well-being. And every shareholder that wants to get expanded, they buy into being a customer. Every customer that wants to be expanded, become a shareholder.
And the major business is to serve all these active poor. What we mean by the active poor are these small traders that are doing small business. They have some little amount to do the job, but they don't have enough capital.
One is Alhaji Mutiu. I brought him to the bank from the grassroots, but as of today, I appreciate him and I thank God for raising him up to that level. He was a carpenter helping to build roof of a building, but as now, he's a general contractor building house at Aja.
IMOWO Microfinance Bank has reputably held its own, evolving progressively through decades of unpredictable economic and social realities. From its foundational beginnings as a community bank, IMOWO was conceived as a platform for the elevation of the community by providing loans to small business owners, creating gainful employment to qualified individuals, and offering profitable investment opportunities.
Àwọn ọmọ mi ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ wọn ni mo fi ń assist àti sanwó school wọn, brought wọn up títí dèní mo yìí rí assistant lọ́wọ́ wọn. IMOWO wà lára àwọn bí nǹkan tó gbé business mi dúró.
I won't say good things about them because there is never a time I'm in the bank to collect loan. They will give me what I want.
If a customer runs into problem, IMOWO Bank will come, look into the problem, and give any assistance they can.
Even though if you are owing, they appeal to you that you don't need to run away. Just come, let them know your problem. When they know your problem, they know how to tackle it. So all those what makes IMOWO Microfinance Bank to be special.
I have some problem that I've been facing. It's like I'm dealing with spare parts now. Sometimes the business will not really going as we have been expected. So I now go and join another thing, like transport. So from there, no, I regret that I really joined transportation business. So to pay the loan on that time is very hard for me. But I be God big glory, I really thank God. I paid everything back at the end of the day. Even said they give me, after that 6 months that they have been giving me, they increased it to 1 year. So I really thank God. They tried for me that time.
So personally, I don't think I can leave this bank. I be in this bank till I die, by God's grace.
Evolving from its initial origins as Community Bank into a microfinance bank in the year 2006, IMOWO Bank and its management team had to weather some unavoidable organizational and institutional storms. These included the initial dissolution and reconstitution of its board and management in its early beginnings, and the bank's eventual qualification and certification process as a microfinance bank by the Central Bank of Nigeria.
They were doing banking before, but what they only do is just like retailer banking. They collected money from people, put it inside their strong room, and when people want to come and collect money, they give them without proper account. As I joined them in 1995, I have to make sure I put them on record, proper records as a bank. And with the cooperation of my accountant, we employ some other new staff that are assisting us.
When we got there, after balancing all the books, we have to give praise to the board of directors, the initial board of directors, because then those board of directors, they don't take anything.
Gbogbo àwa directors, oyèkóyè tó ní kálukú ní lọ́wọ́ ló múlẹ̀ kì í ṣe pé wọ́n fọ́ọ̀sì wa. Ẹ mọ̀ pé tí báǹkì bá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ díẹ̀ ni wọ́n wá open it out, wọ́n throw it out fún àwọn customers la ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Kì í ṣe pé ìjọ kan ló di bẹ́ẹ̀ díẹ̀ la fi bẹ̀rẹ̀.
As at the year 2002, the CBN came to intervene. They reviewed the provisional license which the NBCB, National Board for Community Banks, gave to us and issue another certificate to us. But as at 2006, we were incorporated into Microfinance Bank.
The transformation from community bank to microfinance bank, it's a mandatory thing by the Central Bank of Nigeria. They make it mandatory for all existing community banks to transform to a microfinance bank.
After the examination, thorough examination of our books by the Central Bank officials, we started microcredits. In 2006, we started microfinance banks.
We are classified as a second-tier microfinance bank, which is okay. And for a second-tier microfinance bank, you need about 50 million to be a second-tier microfinance bank. And we are over 50 million. And as a speaker, our shareholders fund is over 100 million.
IMOWO Bank has made a name in the community. Virtually everybody wants to bank with us. So transforming from community to microfinance was very easy for us because already IMOWO Bank is a name in town.
We have the opportunity of actually changing the name then, but we never did. We decided that we still want to be IMOWO Microfinance Bank.
In the words of American author and civil rights activist Coretta Scott King, the greatness of a community is most accurately measured by the compassionate actions of its members. This is the case of IMOWO Microfinance Bank, an inspired story fueled by a foundational vision of lasting developmental impact hinged on ensuring that the heart of the community, which is its people, continues to thrive over the course of the bank's history. Under the leadership of its current chairman, Alhaja Folashade Alatishe, the bank's profitable evolution is a testament to its empowering collective vision for all its stakeholders, building a heritage of results.
The success story behind this organization is just sheer grace of God and teamwork. We have a very formidable board of directors. We have professionals there. We have a past president of CIBN, and we have a seasoned surveyor. We have an insurance broker. We have a retired banker. So name it all.
The most difficult thing to manage is actually not problems or gadgets. It's people. The first thing that I need to do as an MD is to make sure I have like-minded people around me. My team, my board, my staff, and I have to, when I resume, the board give me a blueprint. This is what we believe in, this is what we want it to be. So we have to work in life. So I have to transform and transfer the vision to the staff.
Lady kan wà ńbẹ̀ tá jíjọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó jẹ́ mi ni mo interview ẹ̀. She's still there. Òun náà 30 years lòun náà máa ṣe ń bẹ̀ báyìí. Tí mo wò bá ṣe dáadáa kò ní wà ńbẹ̀. Wọn ò ní retain ẹ̀. Àwọn manager àti accountant tá jíjọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n ti retire.
I joined the bank in July 1996. So presently, I'm in my 27th year in this organization.
The board believed in training of staff. All the staffs then were trained and were also encouraged to attend regular, they give us regular in-house training, and we also attend trainings outside, training organized by CBN and some other trainings that were organized by NAMS to enhance our performance under the microfinance era.
I joined the bank with my diploma. Later, I upgraded myself, went to higher institution to study secretarial administration.
You know, it's a mandatory thing for us to actually train ourselves to go through MCP. And over 20 of our staff are certified microfinance player.
The key word, the key point is all about welfare. And when every staff are happy, the bank will be happy. So the leadership style is to have a good well-being of our staff.
As far as I'm concerned, when I was there, we had a solid foundation.
The foundation laid in terms of dealing honestly with customers, with shareholders' funds, with everything.
Sherry, understanding who are want to build the B right from inspection. On lo ṣiṣẹ́ báwa ti bá no la de tẹ̀lé challenges ò lè ṣe kó má sí.
And the reason for that survival is because they have open mind. They will call you, the managers, all the workers, they are very respectful.
Every problem has a solution. That's our slogan. There is no challenge that has no solution. So when it comes, we look at the opportunities in those challenges and work upon them to make progress.
One day, when customer came to withdraw, we were faced with challenges of giving them cash, but we didn't let them know. We quickly rushed to one of our directors, Mrs. Bisirodipe, and the late chairman, Alhaji Oladiche. Alhaji Oladiche had a farm then at Atiba also. We went to his farm to collect all his proceedings for that day, and that of Mrs. Bisirodipe. That was the cash we used and settled all their customers and we get back to business. That gave them the confidence that the bank have no problem.
Nígbà táwa fẹ́ retire tí mo lọ tí mo provide tó jẹ́ pé àkáǹtì wọn ni mo múlẹ̀ ní gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi pé ó ṣe jẹ́ microfinance ló máa lọ sanwó ẹ̀ sí ó ti wọ demurrage mo sọ fún wọn pé I have trust in them, leave it, let me pay my anything there. I won't have any cause to regret. As is, tí mo ti retire nísìn, ó ti ń lọ 12 years. I don't have cause to regret.
Initially conceived to restore and ensure communal pride by being an approachable financial solutions provider for all, IMOWO Microfinance Bank, the pride of Ijebu-Ode, has since grown leaps and bounds in reputation, such that it arguably operates in the same competitive space with more notable commercial banks in Ogun State.
There is nothing they are doing in that commercial bank that we don't do in IMOWO Microfinance Bank. So, and I know IMOWO Microfinance Bank is still going places.
There's an improvement from community bank to the microfinance bank. Because when they were in a community bank, when you apply for loan, they will call you for an interview before the management. They will ask you some questions which you answer. If you are satisfied with them, then they will approve it. But now, when you apply for a loan, the only thing is to fill the form. Then they now go to the record of your own personal records. If they were satisfied with the requirements, then they will now give out the loan.
There was a time I wanted to buy a Jeep for somebody. Then I told that person, you go there to IMOWO Microfinance, they will give you. So by the time he thought they will not give him the money. I said, go there, just talk to them. Once you have collateral, I will sign for you. I was surprised. They gave him the money to buy that Jeep. And not only the Jeep, after buying the Jeep, the man came back again, wanted to build the house. He has no money. They also assisted him too.
Well, when I started, in fact, I started with nothing. That's the truth. All these equipment you have here, I got my money from the Microfinance Bank. Yes, each time I apply for loan, they grant my loan and I pay back, as I went due. And each time I go there for loan, they have never disappointed me. In fact, I have another business somewhere else. They have also assisted me.
We from rented apartments, one stores in 1993, where these cocoa people are dumping their cocoa. We started using that place before we moved to number 51, Ibadan Road again.
I think we only have the First Bank on this road. So First Bank Nigeria Limited, I think, and Union Bank. So then we are the only community bank existing within this road, and that was how we started.
Ìgbà tí mi wọlé gẹ́gẹ́ bí director, mo jẹ́ sọ̀fíọ̀, jẹ́ iṣẹ́ ilẹ̀ ni mo ń ṣe. Mi lè wà nínú owó ìkọ́ máa rí ìtàn mi kọ pé ní Bank Road, ní bank wọ́n ti yá máàkì òpópó yìí sí Bank Road, a gbọ́dọ̀ ní ilé tiwa, a gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ tenant. Ló ń dẹ́ fún mi ṣe. Arabi, pẹ̀lú ìrànlọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn yòókù, akọ.
I started the building for them, the new building, now owned by IMOWO, and also finished it before I left.
But before then, we were able to have another mini branch at the post office end of Folagbade Ibadan Road before we finally get this done, and it was commissioned by His Royal Majesty Oba Dr. Sikiru Adetona.
Even the central bank commended us. We built the house without borrowing any money externally.
The last 30 years have been an ode to compassionate teamwork, collective ambition, and resilient leadership. In the wake of this monumental celebration of 3 decades of thriving, the board and management of IMOWO Microfinance Bank, with all its individual and corporate stakeholders, are re-energized and geared for the future. A future where IMOWO soars on the wings of technology to offer its unique customer-centric service beyond the borders of Ogun State, guaranteeing continued profitability to its various stakeholders.
The current chairman, Mrs. Alaja Latifi. She, in fact, she's in so many ways connected, related, committed, that whenever I see her, my first question is, where does this energy comes from?
I do want to actually appreciate my co-board of directors for actually putting in a lot of effort, working with me diligently as a team to make sure we have a very formidable bank.
It's a pride of Ijebu, that's the truth.
Because every year, we normally do our AGM, we discuss extensively how to bring up the bank so that the bank will not go down. And we have target for ourselves. You do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. And we are doing it as God is helping us.
Our AGM is always a time to look forward to. Most customers, even during the period of the COVID, where we could not hold it, physically, people were a bit embittered because they were already used as a kind of celebration for the bank.
Even as I speak, the loan portfolio of this bank is over 1.5 billion. And that's a lot. And last year, at the last year AGM, the bank made a profit of over 100 million.
I'm happy that I'm alive to enjoy, to witness the 38th anniversary of IMOWO Microfinance Bank. And I know this is the beginning of IMOWO Microfinance Bank.
There are a lot of tremendous changes, improvements, and there are still other improvements in the kitty.
Banking has gone beyond building. And looking at it, if you're not ready to evolve or to change, fintech, digital banking will leave you behind. So IMOWO is actually fine into that idea.
Come over, you will enjoy facilities there. But don't forget, it's for grassroots.
This is a new beginning. Whatsoever we've achieved in the last 30 years, it's like we've not started. Bẹ́ẹ̀ fi dá àwọn èèyàn wa lójú wípé a ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni àti ìdébì kankan.
Here is wishing all our stakeholders happy 30th anniversary. Akwadun. IMOWO Microfinance Bank. A heritage of results.